All right, hello everybody. Welcome to a new series that I'm putting out, Rimworld. It's one of my favorite games. It's one of the games that got me into computer gaming and things like that. So we will see how it goes. Okay, new colony here. One thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a specific scenario. Okay, I'm not going to go over that. Alright, for my storyteller here, I'm going to do the classic Cassandra mode here. And I'm going to do the strive to survive, because I want to make this a little bit difficult to see how I can do, and if I can survive with my plan here. And I'll tell you my plan in a moment once I select my place and start getting my characters together. Oh, and I'm also going to do commitment mode, so I can't go back to a previous save. You can only save it when you close down the game, and then when you open up the game, it'll pull you up right there at that same spot. So there's no going back and retrying for this. So let's pick a place to crash land. We want to be near some allies or people that don't actually hate us. Okay, so there's a couple that don't hate us. They hate us. So they would be hostile towards us. So I need to look for purple or this yellow. I guess I could be in this area. This blue, no, they hate us. Purple, yellow, okay. What's over here? Arid shrubland, no. What about here? Tropical rainforest. Tropical swamp, no, don't want tropical swamp. That would be too much risk of malaria or things like that. Tropical rainforest, large hills. I'm near a road, which is good. What's up here? Arid shrubland. Temperate forest. Okay, that's nice. And I'm kind of near... If I make this group my friend, but I'm also near here, so I can always go down here and then up past them, or just down and over. That shouldn't be too long of a journey. So yeah, I'm gonna look into this area a little bit more. Rainforest, movement difficulty, terrain. I can grow all year round, which is good. Berries are forageable, and animals can graze. Okay. Agave fruit here, 50% forageable. Okay. Small hills, large hills. Alright, we're gonna go... No, that's arid shrubland. We're gonna go here. Tropical forest, we're gonna crash land right here. So we're kind of on the southern part of the hemisphere, but in the middle as far as east and west is concerned. Okay. Where did it go? There it is. Alright, so this is gonna be the only mod I'm gonna be using for this is Prepare Carefully, which lets me create and pick all the different things of my characters without having to go through and keep randomizing. And you'll see why in a moment why I'm doing this. So, here are my people. I have Will, and I have Grace, and I have Just Jack, and Karen. So if it isn't obvious, what I'm doing is I'm creating TV personalities from the Will and Grace show, and I'm going to have them crash land on this planet to see how they survive. I'm just going to go over all the different characters and the different traits that I've given them. So we have Will, who I put him as a sentimental child, which gives him a bonus to social. I feel like he was very a special, sensitive child when he was growing up. And then they didn't have lawyer as an adulthood profession, so the closest thing I could find that kind of fit him was hedge fund manager. Doesn't like construction or plants, but he's artistic, social, and intellectual. I was really trying to go for the intellectual properties of him. For his traits, I put him as a hard worker, because he always tries to do things. He's optimistic, and he's too smart, so he'll learn things better, but his mental breaking threshold is a little bit higher. And then also obviously put him as gay. We have this little warning here because usually just 3 traits are allowed per character, so I'm just giving them 3 traits, and then also gay as well. For his skills over here, for each character, each person, I decided that I can give them 5 flames, either at a double flame, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I could spread it out if I wanted to. And then as far as points, I decided that I could dish out 25 points from what's already given in their backstory. So I really put a lot of his in intellectual, because he is very smart, definitely. I think I put some into cooking, because he loves to cook and to bake and things like that. Artistic, I don't think I put any in artistic. No, that's just the minimum from what he got up here. I gave him some melee because he does go to the gym regularly, so I figured he's decently in shape and might be able to fight. And yeah, that's about it for him. And then this is his little character. And then on to Grace. She was an artistic weirdo as a child, which gave her some cooking and crafting and artistic abilities, and also disabled doctoring and wardening. She hates needles and hates doctors. That's talked about in the show at some point, so figured that would be appropriate for her. And then conceptual artist for her adulthood career, because she is a interior designer. I figured that would play a part in it, so definitely the artistic part. And then I gave her some crafting as well with that, because it takes some crafting and construction to do interior design, in addition to the artistic abilities. So there's that. I gave her a little bit of intellectual, because she does, sometimes she has her moments. Plants just a little bit, cooking a little bit, and then I put some in construction as well. So yeah, in fact I might, no, I'll leave it like this. For her traits, I gave her gourmand, which is she basically gets hungrier faster, and that is one thing with Grace, is that she is always eating or always hungry. So thought that was very appropriate. It also gives her extra cooking ability. Beautiful. I think she's pretty. She's nice. She likes to play that up with her hair tosses and things. So, and then jealous. She's definitely a jealous person when anybody is getting more attention than her. One thing I forgot to do is I forgot health. And she has a scar. I guess I'll do cut scar next on her arm, and not that much. And that's from when she was doing something with Will and she slipped on the ice, and that scar is like their friendship, ugly but permanent. So I forgot I wanted to put that in there. Then we have Just Jack, who childhood was a dreamer. He was an expressive child and sang often and made friends very easily. Old or young, male or female, so he's outgoing personality. He hated fighting, but when you made him angry, he could be dangerous, and his temper was quick, so he has a little bit of melee, social, and artistic abilities. And then for his adulthood, I gave him theater technician. They didn't have anything that was like specifically like dancer or actor or things like that. Jack's a triple threat, so dancer, actor, singer, whatever. But he's also a theater technician and teacher a lot, and so I feel like technician would go a lot into that. So he's good at construction to build sets, crafting sets, artistic and social with that as well. Nimble, because he likes to dance around danger and is very graceful, so I thought that would be appropriate for him. Wimp, so even though he is nimble and can dance around danger, he cannot take hits. And then he's a night owl. He likes to stay up at night and party all the time, so he'll be awake at night. And then obviously gay. So what I put over here for his abilities, artistic, definitely a double flame. Medical, he was a nurse at some point, so he has a little passion for it and he's good at it, so that's why I gave him so many points there. Animals, he always has a bunch of animals. Guapo, his golden retriever, a whole bunch of stuff. And then construction, because that kind of goes along with building of sets and things. And then I gave him some melee points because he works out as well. He goes to the gym 8 times a week. So I thought I'd give him a little bit of melee ability there. And then last up we have Karen, whose biological age is 40, but whose actual age is 3,000 years old. She was a farmer kid because she grew up with a poor home. Her mother was that con artist, so she really had to work for her food, and so a farm kid was the most appropriate that fit. And then adulthood, space bartender. They didn't have anything like socialite or things like that, but Karen loves to drink, so bartender felt the most appropriate. For her traits over here, I put crafting and plants. The reason I picked plants, and I know people might think that's a little bit weird, but she does love her drugs, her chemical fascination, and that's how you get drugs in Rimworld, is that you have to grow either psychoid leaf or smoke leaf and then craft it into drugs. So I thought those would be appropriate for her. I gave her some medical because with all the drugs she takes, she probably knows a thing or two about not mixing things to not harm herself. Shooting, I gave her a little bit of shooting because she does often have a pistol in her purse that she pulls out randomly throughout the series. And then a little bit of artistic because she does design a couple of rooms at some point and designs a chair and things. But for her traits, I made her abrasive, so she can rub people the wrong way and has no filter. She's tough, thick-skinned. She can take a hit and keep on going. And then chemical fascination, that she loves the enjoyment of recreational drugs. And then since in this scenario they're going to be crash landing in the middle of flying in space on Karen's ship, she is obviously drunk and is high on yayo, which is basically like coke or like uppers in this world. So that's that. But yeah, so let's see how we start, where we start, and how we can go from there. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to pause it real quick and see where we are on the map, where might be a good place to build first. There's a room over there we can maybe go into at some point when we feel comfortable. This is good fertilized soil, so I want to be kind of near that. I honestly feel like this is a good starting point right here. There's basically walls over here, and down here. So we'd only have really one big opening for enemies to come through. We can, when we finally start building stones and whatnot, we can block off this area, and here. And And there's already kind of a room that's started, so we can finish this off with wooden walls and then have a decent little starting area. And then that's not too far from this fertile growing zone here. So we'll definitely try to utilize that. Alright, so let me first find all the wood and let it be usable. Steal the same thing. Food. Okay, so Will, I'm gonna give him some a melee weapon. I'll give him this spear. Karen is a good shot, so I'm gonna give her the bolt-action rifle. Just Jack, I'll give. There should be a knife somewhere around here. I'll have to find that knife. Let me first unselect that. Yayo. Okay. Smoke leaf joint down here. Or 2. And then a 0. Okay. Maybe there isn't a knife. Unless somebody's just blocking it. No, nobody's blocking it. Okay. But Grace, you take this pistol. Start. Best place to start is to have them start moving stuff into a zone. Okay. Stockpile zone over here for all this stuff. And then structure, wall, wooden wall to finish this up here. Deconstruct some stuff. Nope, this one I need to cancel that deconstruction. Deconstruct those, because I'm going to mirror that. I like to make things mirrored of each other, so this is going to be... Oh no, this has to come out one more. Right there. So I can deconstruct that. Stay there just to support the middle of the roof as well. What are these? Sarcophagi. Okay. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to claim all this space right here. This is mine now. I plant my flag in it. Okay. Go ahead and get started. See what happens. Speed it up. Okay, now I need somebody to start on putting in some food, some grow zones over here. Oh, look, there's more packaged survival meals. Oh, and I don't want to do that, so I'll just go right here and over. And a 9x9. Plant some rice. Unforbid those. There's a little area too. Wonder what's in there. another zone. 9 by 9. And I'm gonna select this, shrink zone, and select that little natural heal route. Alright, and this is going to be... Karen's going to want to get that smoke leaf planted ASAP. And then last one over here, I'll do one more. 9 by 9. Shrink zone, shrink, shrink, shrink. And this is going to be... Is it a bush? That's just a regular bush, okay. And this will just be... We'll just leave it at... No, we'll do rice. Some more rice, because actually we'll do strawberry plants. That should be good. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. They've moved all the stuff around and over. Let's get some beds going as well. Ooh, yes. Starting to do that. Furniture. Wooden bed. Rotate. We'll also have to cut all the plants that are in here. And then build a roof over top of this place here. Build roof area. So I don't want a sarcophagus in the middle of all of this, and I can't move it, so we'll just deconstruct and deconstruct. Grace, why are you sleeping on the ground? Come here, come finish these. Oh, you're not assigned to construction. Alright, let me pause that and mix all this around. Alright, so I'm going to go through these real quick and set these up. Alright, so I think I have these laid out like I want to. Our main doctor is going to be Jack, with Karen and Will as a backup. Main wardens are going to be Jack and Will. Cooking is mostly going to be Will, with a little help from Grace and possibly Karen. And then our animal handler is mostly going to be Jack. Construction, Grace, with some help from Karen. Growing, Karen's going to focus on growing the most and also hunting, because she's kind of the best with the gun of the group, and she has a little bit of little passion for it. But she's also going to focus on growing and plant cutting, and then crafting and hauling and cleaning as well. I put Grace as artistic isn't the most important right now, but she's going to help out with a bunch of that. I don't have a good miner, so that's going to be the biggest struggle here. They're all 0 skills. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully with these new layouts, we'll be getting more done. And Grace built that bed. Will build this bed. Because y'all want some beds. Oh, you botched the construction. Dang it. Okay, Grace. Build that one. Alright, Grace built that one. Okay, Jack. Assign this bed to you. Just Jack. This one will assign to Karen. This one will assign to Grace. Oh, she already assigned that to herself. Come on, Will, you got this. Oh my god. Alright. Grace, how about you just do this instead? not going to waste as much wood. There we go. Well, you can go sleep in your bed now. Jack, you can go sleep in your bed. And Karen, you can go sleep in your bed. Oh wow, they've been doing good work on this. The fields over here, okay. Karen's out here working in the fields. Covering that up so that way it doesn't deteriorate as much. We'll shrink this zone down so all the stuff's actually in the zone. Auto zone. We're actually going to build a wooden door for here. Wooden door. Boom. Build copy. Boom. Okay. Getting this area to look decent. Okay, next thing we're going to need is production, a butcher table. How many of those across is this? Two in there, and then two. Okay, cool. That's gonna be symmetrical. There's a butcher table, so I can deconstruct this. Oh, they're repairing it. Okay. You go, Karen. Now I need to add a bill to butcher creatures forever. And we have one. Deconstruct this, deconstruct this. This we can reinstall between the two. No, we're not going to have space between the two. Because now we need a field stove here. Will's working away, taking down that column. Oh, and Jack, we need to change Jack's schedule, because Jack is a night owl. How are you doing right now? Okay, you're not that tired. So what I'll do is I'll wake you up for now, put you to work, and then you'll go to sleep at 9 a.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to give most of my people an 8-hour workday, and I like to split it up a little bit, and then they have time for anything that they want to do. I also usually give 2 hours of recreation in there as well, just for fun. And then anything, work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then recreation. Karen's gonna recreation first thing in the morning with Jack. She's always gonna show up late to work, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grace is gonna be a little bit late to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Recreation. Cool, that looks good. I'm gonna separate this room here, so that way they can have their stuff, their loudness, noise up here. And then the bedroom's gonna be separate. We do need defenses, you're right. Furniture. I need a small table, small wooden table, which we'll put here. A stool, a wooden stool. 1, 2. There we go, so they don't have to eat without table. And then zone. I'm gonna do a stockpile zone. These 3 we're going to use just for clear all. We're going to do animals here. So that way once they shoot an animal, they'll haul it up over there. Okay, then we're going to create a new one, stockpile zone here, which we can mostly use for clear all. We'll use this for raw foods, which will be all vegetables and meats. So once they chop it, they'll put it there. I'll also set this as a high priority, so that way they, instead of, because they're not going to fit all the food there, so once we start harvesting, they'll prefer it to be put there, but then overflow will be over here. And then lastly, we're going to stockpile zone here, and that's going to be clear all. Be the actual meals. That will be important, and I'll actually remove meals from over here. Meals. Okay. I'll actually make it just a little bit bigger. Harvest that. Harvest that. That. Harvest. Ooh, more berries down here. Okay, somebody go hunt that raccoon. And I guess this can be harvested, that, and that. Oh, that's not mature enough. Harvest over here. Ooh, also, somebody come shoot this deer. Wolf. So we'll want to keep an eye on that wolf in case he kills an animal and leaves a carcass. We can come in and be vultures or hyenas and pick it clean. Okay, turkeys. Lynx over there, we'll have to look for the same thing for him as well. Okay. There we go, let's keep going. Now we need to, somebody should be coming and butchering soon. And then cook simple meals. Cook until you have 10. So we'll set this first to only use meat. Not sure what happened there, but we're going to set this first to only use meat. Close, then we're going to do another bill. Until you have 10 as well. And this one will then also use vegetables. So that way it'll go to the first bill first of trying to cook with meat, and it'll get us up to 10. And also I need to set one other thing. Pause when satisfied, and then unpause if it's 3. satisfied on pocket 3. Okay. Keep that going. Okay. Well, instead of cooking with that, how about you use the butcher table? There we go. There's a deer right there. Oh, Grace was already on it. That's why. Ooh, a turtle. Hunt that turtle and hunt this wabbit. And we have some visitors. Where are the visitors? Ooh, we can maybe trade with them. Ooh, and also package survival meals. Jack, are you awake? Yeah, come over here and haul these survival meals. Somebody's shooting. Harvest these berries. Grace, watch out! Don't get in Karen's line of fire. Okay, so I'm gonna put up a wall here. Build copy. Oh, we don't have enough wood. Jack, can you talk to these people? Can you trade? Yes, you can trade. Oh, no. Haul these first. Did you really only haul 2 of them? Oh, no, maybe you did do more. Okay. Alright, Jack, come trade with these people. Let's see here. No, they don't really have anything good that we're gonna want. Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay, so Jack is idle. He needs something to do. Here's this. We'll mine this. Oh, and also we need to chop wood. Chop down these trees. He's gonna be a lumberjack. 5 visitors. Hunt this rat, hunt this rat, hunt this squirrel. Get it, Karen. Alright, so once we have more wood, I want to set this as a build. Here to here. And then I want to build a door as well. So we can get out that way. Build the door right there. Build a copy of this. Build a door right here. Build a copy, build this. Here. There we go. So now we're going to focus all of our enemies to come in over here. And we'll eventually build a wall across that. Oh no, mad squirrel, stop! It's right there. Okay, Karen, stop what you're doing. Draft you, and you're gonna shoot at that squirrel. Boom! One shot. All it took. Here as well. Oh no, there was no over there? What? How are these not matured? Chop wood. Okay, Karen draws near the ancient wall. A sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels like this dusty structure may contain great danger. Jump to location. Okay, so first of all, harvest these berries. And I want to put a D for danger. Is that more of a D? Yeah, that's more of a D. D for danger. Danger. Danger, Grace Adler. Okay. That. And I also need a recreation. So I'll do a wooden horseshoe pit. Which I'll put right here. Jack is moving his booty. Need to have a place to put stones. So dumping zone. I'll kind of use the stones to build like a fighting barricade, so that way we can hide behind the stones to shoot at enemies that come our way. Will be storage for clear, and that's just going to be chunks. So haul those, and haul those, and haul those. Ooh. Will thinks we should name the place. Let's see. Let us see. Wag? Wag and Jack. Will and Grace and Jack and Karen. Yeah, there we go. That's the name of the group. But this current place is called, let's see. Homoville. What name isn't valid? This name isn't valid? Or this one isn't valid? There we go. Okay, so Grace is idle. Want to not have that, so do some mining. nubs. I like to have the smooth walls. None of that. Alright, I think for now I'm going to leave it here. I've been at it for a while. Oh, let me mark this to be moved. And I guess we'll pick this up at another time. Have a good one. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.